TNA contract stakes are high. All or nothing for the icon. Sting comes to the ring. He knows that Samoa Joe is going to be in his corner for this matchup, all in an effort to become world heavyweight champion. But what a gamble it is for Sting.
Oh, a very big gamble. As we've been pointing out, this could be the very last time that we see that man, the icon Sting, here in TNA.
The new TNA investor. Identity to be revealed live next week from Scotland. He's the one that allows Samoa Joe to be in the corner of the icon Sting. With the world heavyweight champion Magnus, he countered by making this match no disqualification, no countout, must win by pin or submission.
Well, I gotta say, whomever this investor is, I think it's kind of a good move. It's just my opinion. I mean, to make this thing as even as possible. I'm not sure. I don't want to be. I'm hoping Magnus wins. Don't get me wrong, but having Samoa Joe out here watching the back of Sting, I get it. I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to send it to mid-ring, where our broadcast colleague, Jeremy Borash, will set the stage for this huge main event. Take it, JB.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall and is your Genesis main event title versus contract for the TNA Heavyweight Championship of the World. When the bell rings, the man in charge, TNA official Mr. Brian Hebner. And now, from Huntsville, Alabama, it's time for your main event. Introducing, first of all, standing in the corner to my right, he weighed in this morning at 250 pounds and comes to us from Venice Beach, California. He is the challenger, the icon, Sting. And now, introducing, standing to my left, he weighed in this morning at 245 pounds and proudly represents his home of the United Kingdom. He is the current reigning and defending TNA Heavyweight Champion of the World. This is Magnus.
Importance of this world title versus contract match, to me, reflected in the pre-match comments that we heard earlier tonight from Sting. Sting talked about going back, watching the tape of a previous match against Magnus, and Sting senses that he sees something by watching that tape that he can use to defeat the champion.
Well, that's the thing. You got to be careful if you are Magnus, the world champion, right there, because if Sting says that he's watching tape, which I'm sure he means, he's watching DVDs. Not many are watching tape anymore, but I got his point. If Sting sees a weakness, he will exploit it. He's that good. He's that talented. He's that savvy. He's that much of a successful veteran. He's a Hall of Famer.
And at the same time, you also know that Sting has watched Magnus very closely. A lot of matches, these guys were members of the Main Event Mafia.
And one of those members of the Main Event Mafia is the man on the outside watching Sting's back in Samoa Joe. So, you know, I mean, there's a lot of history here between these men. There's Joe, as we pointed out, making sure everything's all good in the hood for Sting.
Powerful. Shoulder block flying off the ropes by the champ. Magnus, head of steam, cut off by the Sting back elbow.
Sting, see, the thing with Sting, you know, he doesn't make many mistakes. You know, he's very intelligent in between the ropes. He understands when and when not to go for certain moves and hit certain moves. And Magnus, he might have backed himself in the corner, you know, And he might have to eat his own words here by giving the opportunity to Sting that he's giving him here.
Listen to the chant that we hear from the crowd here in Huntsville, Alabama. The paper champion chants also reflect what Sting has said over the course of the past several weeks as he gets inside the head of the champion.
I don't know. I mean, I would want to think that Magnus, a world heavyweight champion, very intelligent, young athlete, I would think that he's smart enough not to let those chants and that kind of, rubbish get in his brain.
Really?
That's what I think of Magnus. Yeah. I mean,
seen some interesting reactions from Magnus when he's been called a paper champion, when he's been called a farce.
Well, it's not really. Would you like being called a farce? It's not very nice. I mean, those are hurtful words. He's getting hurt with people's words.
Confident look on the face of the challenger Sting.
So now Magnus trying to jockey here, maybe go for a little test of strength or something. Nice, well-placed knee. And you got to look at Magnus, how confident he is that he's going to give Sting this opportunity, because Magnus last week pointed out here that, listen, hey, Sting, you lost the opportunity to become world champion ever again. That was part of an agreement.
Sure.
In a match you lost. I believe it was Slammiversary, correct?
Yeah, contractually, Sting not obligated to get a shot, not allowed to get a shot, rather, at the World Heavyweight Champion, but Magnus agreed if Sting would take the gamble, if Sting would risk his career, then he put the title on the line.
Well, right there, went for the Scorpion Death
Sure
Drop.
did. Oh.
It was nice positioning by Magnus. Even though he just ate that elbow, he got out of that death drop that almost nailed him, meaning Magnus.
Magnus ducks the clothesline, and man, mid-ring, what a collision that was, as both went for the clothesline and both connected.
Hold on now.
Keep your eyes on the ramp. TNA President Dixie Carter sending down her nephew, EC3, towards the ring as he comes face-to-face with the man who's watching Sting's back, Samoa Joe.
Yeah, but it's Magnus rules. I mean, Joe's watching his back and probably hurling some threats at Magnus.
Face-to-face, EC3 and Samoa Joe. Will Sting become the World Heavyweight Champion? Or is this the last match of Sting's TNA career? The answer when we return.
Tuesday, February 25th, only on AMC.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Genesis main event. Sting double leg. Gonna try and go to the Scorpion Deathlock. Steps over and applies the submission hold. Sits down on the submission. Referee checking to see if Magnus is gonna tap. Wait a minute. Who is this? I see bad influence.
Bad influence.
Yeah, I see Daniels and Kazarian coming out with EC3. And Daniels and Kazarian take Joe to the far side, and then EC3 slides in. But remember, this is no disqualification.
That's it. I mean, Magnus rules the way he laid it down.
Yeah, obviously, in an effort to exploit this exact kind of a situation here. No disqualification. Joe in the ring, and Joe dropping bodies.
Wow, Joe really. Oh, wow. He's taking out both bad influence members. EC3 just said something. Magnus, let's go. We got him. Again, no disqualification. Wow.
Referee's hands are tied. Nothing Brian Hebner can do. As Sting fights back out of the corner. Hits the double clothesline. Tosses EC3 out to the floor. Oh, here comes Joe.
Samoa Air. Oh, let's take another look here. The big man Joe, look at that. Wow.
Series of shots, one after the other, by Sting. He's got Magnus. Fires him out of the corner. Big hip toss.
Magnus still in control. Look at this.
Takes Sting up into the air. Sting able to float over, and there it is. Scorpion Death Drop. He pulled it out.
Looks like we see the eye on DJ Zima.
Yeah, pulls the referee out. Sting should be the world champion right here. Sting would have had the 3 count.
People out.
And again, no disqualification rules here. And now the Bromans, the World Tag Team Champions, they come from the back. And you just have to sense, you just have to know that the TNA president, Dixie Carter, she's the one that's pulling the strings. She's the one that's orchestrating all these people to come out here.
And now look at this. Magnus. Well, look, I guess you got to look at it like Dixie Carter trying to trump this investor, whoever it is, that's throwing monkey wrenches in her game plan.
And now, the numbers game. Look at this attack. This is just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's definitely. Look at how many guys are just beating up on Sting.
Daniels, Kazarian, the Bromance, Cena.
I mean, it's crazy.
5-on-1 in the corner.
Yeah, well, he's in deep grave danger here. Still, no disqualification, so it's all legal.
Whoa. Check out the rear. Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle flies down.
Kurt Angle. Look at the Bromance Tag Team Champions. They get right on Angle.
Look at the clothesline, and Angle takes out both Bromans. Oh, Daniels for the ride. And the suplex for Kazarian.
God, that was a nasty German ass. Zima, you're in trouble, buddy.
Oh! Kurt Angle just tossing people all over the ring. Angle slam for Kazarian. This is the way that you even things up.
Really, just insane amount of offense by Kurt Angle, completely in the zone. And now the field.
Yeah, now clearing the field, and now it boils down to one-on-one. Enough of this interference. Let's settle it between Sting and Magnus.
Well, Sting right there cutting off Magnus. Magnus had some bad intentions in mind. Now what? Big time superplex.
Off the top, and Sting hit it. Superplex off the top. Sting. Sting's going to cover. No referee.
There's a ref.
The referee slides in. 1, 2.
Got him.
And now just 2. How did Magnus get the shoulder up?
I'm saying this world champion's the real deal. You can say paper champion all you want.
Here it is.
Tough as nails.
Oh, wait for the Stinger splash in the corner. Contact made with the referee. Magnus slid out of the way. Watch out, Sting. Watch out. Magnus. Oh, Sting catches him in midair.
Right,
And now you're
look at
putting the
this.
Scorpion. Turn it over. We got a new world champion right now.
You got no ref. You need a ref out here. Sit back. Oh my
Sitting
God.
way back, putting all the pressure.
God.
Magnus is tapping. Magnus is tapping.
That's Bobby Roode. That's definitely not a ref.
God, again. Not again. Rude and vicious lethal shot from behind.
The it factor makes his presence known.
It's just like he did with AJ Styles a couple weeks ago, right?
Not kidding. One and done. One and done if you're the it factor. Still not putting all his weight on that ankle, on the ankle lock. Earlier by ankle.
Sting is down, barely moving. Magnus just using the ring ropes to hold himself up at this point.
Still don't have a referee in this ring here.
Then Sting gets to his feet. Magnus hits the driver.
Where's the ref?
It's Dixie Carter dragging senior official Earl Hebner, pulling him by the shirt, forcing him to come to the ring. Doing this.
Straight up direct order to get in the ring and count.
Sting's down. Magnus covers. Earl forced by Dixie Carter to count 1. No!
Sting's gonna be gone. Sting is gonna be gone forever. Wow.
3. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, and still TNA Heavyweight Champion of the World, Magnus.
She did it again, Taz. She did it again. And there she has the paperwork. She has the contract of Sting in her hand.
Well,
Think of what we've just witnessed here.
I know. I mean,
It's not only Magnus retaining the World Heavyweight title. I mean, that's just part of it.
well,
But
no contract for Sting.
the icon, the first person inducted into the TNA Hall of Fame, and his contract being shredded, ripped up by Magnus.
That's what Magnus said last week he would do if he was the victor. Or when he was victorious, he was so confident he would rip up the contract that TNA President Dixie Carter was contemplating giving Sting.
A whole new level of
a ring that are driving this machine. The world heavyweight champion right there, TNA President Dixie Carter and her nephew.
And think of what we've seen tonight at Genesis. It's the end of an era in TNA.
But the investors exposed next week.